So we're talking about what we're going to do out here. We really don't know, but got to start somewhere. So the idea is to, these pastures, about 20 acres here, 25 acres. It's hard to tell. You know how they tell acreage? Everybody says, well, go to Google Earth and look at the look at the maps, look at the pictures. The problem is none of this was cleared when we got here. It was pasture, but it had been growing up for 10 or 15 years. So there was olive trees, blackberries that were 8-10 feet high. This field wasn't as bad as the north field, but it was bad. So first we bought a thing called the Terminator, which is a 7-foot wide bush hog. And it's, bush hogs are called by different names. Bush hog, brush cutter, brush hog, rotary cutters. And they go by classes and they go by hydraulic pressure. Hydraulic pressure is how much hydraulic fluid goes to turn the blades because they're hydraulic motors. Because we have a big skid steer, in fact, we have the biggest skid steer Takeuchi makes. It has what's called high flow. I know this is not interesting to a lot of people, but it's interesting to me, so I'm talking about it. High flow means that you have more hydraulic fluid, you have a bigger pump, more hydraulic fluid going, which means you can have bigger motors, better blades, stronger motors for cutting. So we can take a 6-inch tree and start at the top and cut it right down into slivers, just like that. I have made the mistake of going in too close because the blades stick out about that far in the front. I've get too close to some 8-inch trees and cut them down. Oops. So we had to get that first. We had to clear all of that with that. Once we did that, then we used the tractor and the rotary cutter. So that's a finer implement. So when I say finer, that'll only cut up to like 1 or 2 inch sticks. But what it does is so you can see where I just cut right to here. So I kind of cut everywhere I go. But you can see just the difference. It cuts pretty nice. The bush hog, the big one, wouldn't do it like that. So we use that for the fence lines, for clearing the pastures, for clearing the woods. We use this for mowing. So the idea is, what are we going to do with the fields? We don't want to just leave them overgrown. We don't want to go back to nature because the bears will be living right here. And somebody spent a lot of time and effort to get it here. So the idea is to put some sort of critters here. Sheep, cows, goats, turtles, I don't know, something. Probably cows and goats. Small cows, highlands or something like that. But to do that, I need good fences, I need grass, and I need water. So water, we put in. There's a freeze hydrant right there, so we'll be able to give them water. And then grass is here, and so now what we got to do is fix the fences. So the fences are torn in places, trees have fallen on them, mowers have hit them. Who did that? And so the thing is to clear the fences. Well, that means, picking this stuff up and getting the mower as close as I can, and then coming along by hand and clearing all the fences, all the stuff along the fences, and then fixing the fences. So we're clearing the fence line, and the fences, kind of hard to see, but there's a post right there. I was mowing in here, and then I found all these dang tires. What am I going to do with all these tires? Now, why would somebody put all these tires up here anyway? It's crazy. They're here, down there, and also in the other field. I'll bet you there's 150 tires. When you have pastures, you want to have the pH of the soil about between 6.5 and 7, almost neutral. Our soil, we tested our soil, and it was 4.8. It's great for blueberries, but not so great for pasture grass. So the way you get your pH of your soil up, just like in a garden or anywhere else, you add lime. So we need the Department of Natural Resources, who tested the soil, told us we needed 2 tons of lime per acre. And between this pasture and that pasture, we have almost 20 acres. That's 40 tons of lime. So I was going to spread it using my little hand spreader, but I thought I wouldn't be done till 2028. So we got a truck, 2 trucks actually, they're running. They got 10 tons each. They each take 2 loads to do the lime. So it's kind of cool to watch. It looks like a big cloud of fog when they put it down. So we'll see what it does. It's going to take a year or more to see results. But it's something we got to do as a farmer. I'm a farmer now. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like all the videos. Please share them. Makes a big difference. And like them and all that stuff. And we'll see you next week.